places I've never been. So that's fun. It's gonna be interesting. So it still feels really new. Cool. That's how you know you're in Times Square. Hello and welcome to another week where I literally work every single day. My name is Meghansara. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, and if you'd like to see what life is like for a New Yorker who doesn't ever take breaks, stick around and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's go. Good evening. It is Tuesday, and the phrase "hit the ground running" was invented for this Tuesday. I spent the morning grocery shopping, the afternoon meal prepping, and now I'm doing a large corporate tour in the evening. So this will be interesting. Tomorrow I am doing my long tour, and then in the evening I am assisting with a tour I've never done before, places I've never been. So it is going to be one long day. You gotta do what you gotta do. Am I right? You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta get hit by a bicycle delivery guy, because that's New York, baby. Oh my god, I'm already exhausted. Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. It is blustery. I'm under a scaffolding, and this is still what the situation is like. So I got my long downtown tour today, and then tonight I'm helping out in Midtown with a food tour that I've never done before. It's gonna be a long day. I can feel it. I look like that dog from The Lady on the Tramp. Insert picture, because you can't see my eyes. It's a mess. It's so rainy. It's so windy. 'Tis the evening. 'Tis the evening of Wednesday. I'm in Midtown, scouting out the route for tonight. It's gonna be interesting. No, forward scout is typically very, very easy because you don't have to do any interpersonals. You just get the food. But I have never been to any of these places before, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. I'm exhausted. It rained on me the whole morning, and I'm starving. I need to get lunch. I also need to practice this. What to do. I just saw a sexy leather daddy walking down West 44th Street. Like, is Times Square like legit now? I mean, this used to just be all tourists and Disney stores, but like with Greenwich Village filling up with Nepo girlies and the Upper West Side basically one big Lululemon store. Is Times Square the real one? Wild. I heard it. Did you? Concrete Jungle by Dream Tomato. That's how you know you're in Times Square. We are downtown. We are doing two back-to-back of the new tour today. I'm gonna still call it new. It's my first like full month of doing it, so it still feels really new. Hoping this goes off more chill than the last time I did two in a day, where there was like technical difficulties, not on my end, but on the business end. And oh, the doors are open. Oh, lovely. And yeah, it was also a Saturday, which is really, really busy. So hoping that because today is like a drizzly Thursday, today will be a lot more chill. And I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy giving this tour. I have a good time. It still feels kind of scary because it's new and fresh. I still have to like consciously think about it, which is the right thing. But I'm sure once I start, I'll get the flow state going and it'll be okay. Cars don't know how to drive, what the rules are. So that's today. It is cold, so I'm back in a winter coat, winter boots. Just hoping that today goes smooth. Good morning, it's Friday, and if I wasn't wearing my hood for the weather, you will be able to see that last night I cut my bangs to look more 70s, and I kind of love it. It is indeed sort of raining. Where has the week gone? Sort of raining, but also just sort of just generally everywhere sky is wet. Everywhere sky is wet. So the umbrella is not really helping me much because it's not just coming down, it's going sideways and also coming up. I don't know how. Coming up. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind, as a matter of fact, because this morning while getting ready, I was eating breakfast and I saw out of the corner of my eye a tiny mouse in the foyer. Scream, scream, scream for my husband. He wakes up and we managed to trap him in our home. So first he ran into the closet. The closet that when we moved in was like, well, let's just say infested with mice. And I put tons of steel wool and bleach and stuff in that closet. So he didn't come from that closet. I think he came from the hallway. It's been very cold lately, and our next door neighbor is known for spreading vermin in the building. So that's fun. We got him into the closet, and I was like, oh great, we'll just shoo him outside with a broom, like on like Looney Tunes, like you shoo Sylvester the cat out with a broom when you don't want him in your house. I don't know. I mean, we had no idea what to do. We were this close to strapping like Acme Dynamite into a backpack. I don't know what to do. I'm an adult. I've never had to corral a mouse out of my house. So we accidentally then not only failed to get him back outside the foyer, we managed to scare him further and further into the house. So now he is all the way at the back of our railroad apartment with nowhere to go, trapped in our home. My husband is at home on Mouse Watch 2025, and I am now at work. After work, I'm going to Trader Joe's. I hope it stops raining. Going to Trader Joe's to pick up food for us and our new roommate. My husband's mom suggested putting a little cheese in the middle of the floor and just sitting there with like a pillowcase or a towel and waiting for him to come sniff it, and then pouncing on him, wrapping him in the towel, running him to the park across the street and setting him free. We also ordered humane traps because I don't know if either of us can catch this mouse. I've seen enough Tom and Jerry cartoons to know that like this is probably not gonna work. Good morning, it's Saturday, time is moving backwards and it's winter again. Cool. If I look awful, pay it no mind, because I am exhausted. Yesterday, after my tour, which was twice the size, more than twice the size I thought it would be, last night we had like a ton of last minute bookings. So it went from being like a very chill day for me to being like a big group, which, I mean, whatever. And they were all really kind, they were all really great, and they were all tipped. But yeah, it just like, it was a lot more active work because you have to make sure each individual person gets a lot of attention, and the more people, the more attention. So there you go. So after my tour, I went to Trader Joe's because we're still replenishing from going away last week. And then I got home and did 2 cycles of laundry. I was hunched over the bed folding laundry until 9 p.m. So my back is killing me. I am exhausted. The good news is we have not seen hide nor tail of our little mouse guest. My poor husband was chasing him around the house yesterday, trying to keep eyes on the fella, and he named him Maurice, which is very, very cute. Maurice the mouse. And we lost sight of him. Truly think he just ran out under the front door the way he came in. I've noticed all my other neighbors have like a kick plate screwed onto their front door to like bridge that gap. So I'm going to see if I can ask our super to put one on our door to keep Maurice and his buddies from coming in. But yeah, we think he ghosted us. Is that brutal? Showed up one morning, made us order all those like expensive humane traps, made me buy cheese for him, and then he just ghosted us because I honestly think he found us unbearable to live with, which is totally fair, because honestly I think that's what everybody else thinks about my husband and I as well, which is why we are perfect for each other, because nobody else could stand us. But one thing that was fun was the amount of exhaustion and stress broke something in me yesterday, and I decided I needed to just get it out. So I drew our mouse. I drew our mouse as a cartoon. I think it's pretty cute. I was trying to make my husband laugh. I had a long subway ride, so I just listened to music and I drew our mouse in our house as if he was the twisted protagonist of some kind of children's book. Ridiculous, but I had a good time and I think it was very needed. I think that was a good outlet for me. I feel so often like all I do is be productive. So it was really liberating and cathartic to just do something for no reason at all. Especially do something creative without expecting anything in return. Not performing, not editing, not writing, just being a little goof and practicing the old doodling skills. Good morning. Wind. Good morning. It's Sunday and it's windy. My eyeshadow looks really cute. I got into town a little bit early, too early for Essex Market to be open on a Sunday. Wait, it's Sunday, right? Not me looking to the right like it's going to tell me the answer. Hello, the West. the West, do you know? I'm operating off the very strong assumption that it's Sunday. I'm exhausted. Why am I exhausted? I don't know. Well, because it's the end of a 5-day work week for most people, but my 5-day work week ends next Sunday. So it'll be a 12-day work week. So yeah, I got here too early to go into my usual spot for the restrooms. So I went and I bought myself a donut. At Doughnut Plant. It was super cute. They had a new flavor. It was gluten-free orange. I'm not really an orange flavor thing person, but it was cute. I don't know if it surpasses the standard, the year-round gluten-free Marcona almond, but you know, try the seasonal specials. Why not? You might just like it. Now I'm waiting for Essex Market to open up so I can use the bathrooms and wash my hands. I've been up since 5 this morning, but you know, I get up at 5 every morning, so big whoop. But I've been up since 5. I've been editing vlogs. I made my husband's rice for the next few days. Did some tidying up around the house, put away some laundry from the other night that was drying on the drying rack, and maybe that's why I was exhausted, because it's not just that you work all the time, but then like all the free time you have, you are like doing grocery shopping, cooking, doing dishes. I'm like, I feel like a failure all the time. Not that I'm failing to do any of these things, but I'm doing these things, but I'm exhausted. And I feel like other people do all of those things and also do other things, like community softball leagues, or like have pets or children or hobbies and friends, and all I do is work, groceries, dishes, laundry, collapse. I mean, I guess this is a hobby, the vlogging is a hobby, but to be fair, I am like 3 weeks behind on editing these vlogs, and they're not exactly the sparkling scions of interesting content, because all I'm doing is work, groceries, laundry. But today, after this tour today, I am going to Central Park to meet my husband and a friend of ours from across the country. And we'll spend a little time in Central Park. I hope it warms up because it's freezing today.